What's up, book nerds? I'm Katie, and it has been quite a while. I'm just going to cut right to the chase. This is goodbye for this channel, and let me explain A, what that means, B, what my future is on Booktube, and C, why it is that I felt like I needed to make this video. So first off, let me address the last one, the reason I felt that I needed to make this video, and that is because whether I have 20 subscribers or 200,000, I feel like you guys took the time to subscribe, and I should at least be courteous enough to let you know why I'm not going to be posting to this channel anymore and where I am going in the future in the event that any of you care to follow me. Let's go back to how I came to the decision to, cease posting on this channel. I found Booktube in October of 2015 by chance, and I fell in love with the idea of YouTube having a platform where people who love reading can come and discuss their favorite books. I really never had a reason to want to create my own YouTube channel, but I fell in love with Booktube. I didn't just want to make a TBR and read, I wanted to participate. I ended up making 3 attempts at starting my Booktube channel. October 2016, I had a brand new camera. I was going to actually, film my newbie tag video and get it posted for Halloween, which was my favorite holiday. Nope, I ended up standing in front of that camera crying hysterically. I found out very quickly that the stage fright I experienced in high school when I tried out a couple times for the high school plays and musicals translates to being on camera. Attempt number 2, from March to May of 2017, I had been practicing speaking on camera. I felt like I was still nervous about the newbie tag video, but maybe I could get around it by just picking a readathon and jumping in. So I had a little bit of success. I got about maybe 2-3 videos in, but then my lack of editing experience started to catch up with me. I had only previously dabbled with Windows Movie Maker circa like 2005 when I got my first laptop ever. I had made a couple of music videos with my favorite TV shows, but I had also a couple of hard drive crashes, the first of which we were able to save my videos and I kept on editing, and then the subsequent ones, we lost the videos. I was so devastated I stopped making them. I afterwards got an external hard drive, but still I stopped editing. When I decided 10 years later to do, Booktube, all of the programs were so evolved. I knew I was going to be looking to work in the film industry. I'd love to get hired by a studio, and eventually I'd love to own my own studio. So what are the industry standards? Well, the industry standards are Avid and Premiere Pro. I picked Premiere Pro, and it's been slow because at that point I had started my master's program. It was too daunting to try to keep an upload schedule, learn Premiere Pro on my own, and do the assignments for my master's program. And I also got a little too type A. I was trying to plan all these videos. I felt like I needed to catch up on videos I'd already filmed, and I ended up overwhelming myself and just shutting down. 2018 rolls around and I decide, okay, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do this channel for real. I'm gonna upload a video a week. I feel like that's the minimum I should be striving for. I feel like I can do that with the rest of my assignments, and I'm gonna do this. So I finally filmed my Booktube newbie tag. I decided I was only going to edit stuff that I had filmed in 2018. And once again, I got 3 videos in and tanked. Even 1 video a week was too much for me being in my final semester of grad school. And I also realized that I had hit a level of burnout where I actually could not even allow myself the luxury of any kind of leisure activities because I was so burned out the second I stopped working, I was not going to restart. I tried watching a half-hour TV episode thinking that's a perfectly legitimate time to take a break and then I could go back to what I was doing. Nope, I ended up binging half of the season. I am not even joking. I had to shut down again on Booktube. I've heard several people say that if something really matters to you, you'll find a way to make it happen. And that is true to a degree, but depending on the situation you're in, your priorities will change. I will never prioritize making a Booktube video over finishing an assignment that I need to graduate with my master's. But that doesn't stop me from envisioning the videos that I'll make when my master's is finished. So Booktube does matter to me, it just didn't matter enough for me to try to maintain even the most basic upload schedule with school. And it was reassuring that I have seen a couple other booktubers that are very established that are also doing their masters say something similar. Errol Bissett is one of them. Most of her content is over on Instagram. She's just hopping on Insta stories and, you know, here's the books she got, and she's, you know, working on more long-term projects where the videos she's making are ones she might have been working on for several months for just one video. Samantha from Thoughts on Tomes, she's, again, very active on Instagram. She's had to move, she's in the middle of a semester, and her upload schedule has been very impacted. And it was reassuring because it's like, okay, I'm not doing anything wrong. This stuff would affect me even if I had been established on Booktube. But I'm not only trying to make videos, I'm trying to learn how to make them. I'm learning new skills. I'm creating new habits. I wasn't wrong to try to start a Booktube channel, but the challenges I faced, it was not the best time to try to overcome those challenges. This was something that was better off set aside until my semester was over, and now it is. Not only is my semester over, I'm graduating. Yay! As I get my fingers caught in my sleeves. So where do I want to go from here? And why don't I just like start uploading again? Even if the videos I made previously are sucky to me, why don't I just private everything except the newbie tag video and just start posting again? That's where I've had to have a real heart-to-heart with myself. I really feel like this channel has come to embody a lot of the baggage that I've dealt with over the last 2.5 years. I associate it with my education, and my education's been an uphill climb. I've succeeded, but it's been hard. There have been a lot of things over the years that I would like to just put in the past, let go of. Then there's also the fact that the failed attempts to start this channel, I feel I learned from them, I grew from them, but at the same time, they're still there nagging at me every time I log into this channel. Thirdly, as I move into my life post-education, it's really highly unlikely I will ever do another degree again. From now on, it's mostly going to be, maybe training programs, mentorships. This is like the new chapter of my life. And it's very poignant that I'm filming this video on Mother's Day, which if you are a mother, happy Mother's Day. If you're a mother-to-be, I don't care if you're a pet mom, happy Mother's Day, guys. So that being said, I feel like I really need a clean, fresh start. I really need to just put everything that I tried to do with this channel aside. And something happened recently that really gave me a clear opportunity for a brand new start. That show that I mentioned I watched, the one time I tried to let myself take a break and it didn't work out, that show was called Miraculous Ladybug, and it is a children's superhero show that has been floating around Netflix. When I first saw it, I thought it looked really campy and possibly just very corny, and I was like, I'm not interested. But it stuck around. It's in its second season. They just got renewed for a third season. It's had, I guess, at least one special episode, and I'm like, okay, so it's something sticking. I looked into it a little bit further, and it's actually set in Paris. I have French ancestry, so I was like, that's really cool. I've never seen a superhero show based in Paris. I'm like, why not? The worst thing that happens is I put on the first episode and don't like it. So I let myself watch the first episode, and this series definitely started off campy. The first few episodes are like cringy, but the characters were adorable, and I loved their personalities. I loved their relationships. Ladybug and Cat Noir, the two main characters, they're inspired by Spider-Man and Catwoman. And they were just so cute. Their relationship is so awesome. I loved these characters, so I stuck through the first few corny episodes, and then it started to hit a stride, and now the storytelling is getting really good. Villains are getting compelling. I'm really invested in these two having this unrequited love for each other because they don't know each other's secret identities. It's just adorable and hilarious. So how does that have any relevance to my channel? Well, in the course of watching one of these episodes, I thought to myself, like, if I lived in this world, what would I want my superhero power to be? And I thought I would really love to be, I love Cat Noir, I identify with cats, so I would love to be either like Lady Noir or Fée Noir, because I would want my powers to evoke, the faerie. And something clicked. I loved the name Fée Noir. That encompasses so much of what I wanted the name The Phantom of the Archives to encompass when I created the name for this channel. Phantom of the Archives was a play on Phantom of the Opera, which it's a book, it was adapted to a film, it was adapted to a musical, then it was adapted back to a film. It's dark and edgy and tragic, and it's so many things that I love converging, but it's a mouthful, and when I would say it to people, there was never that flow, that beautiful ring or cadence. But when I say Fée Noir, I get that cadence, and it's also a convergence of things that I love. I love fairies and supernatural beings. I love noir as a mystery genre, a historical genre. I love dark, twisty plots with anti-hero characters. So it's, again, a convergence of so many things that I love, but it has the thing that Phantom of the Archives was lacking. It has none of the baggage. It has all of the grace and the beauty and the flow when I say it. I contacted a friend of mine to get her opinion, and just in me describing the idea to her, it was almost like her opinion was just kind of the icing on the cake, because I already was so excited about this name. Technically, I could just rename this channel, but again, it's just associated with a lot of baggage and the just frustrations of the last few years, and it also is tied to phantomofthearchives@gmail.com, which is the account that I made for this channel. And I would rather give Fée Noir its own Gmail account, its own identity, let it be its own entity. At last, after this very long-winded, I don't even purge of emotions, the final, and I'm going to try to say this without crying, the final nudge out the door that I need. Yes, I'm paraphrasing Tolkien, but the final little nudge out of the door that I need, this is where I'm going to start crying. The TV show that inspired this new channel name, Miraculous Ladybug. My aunt, who died of cancer in 2009, her personal totem was the ladybug. That was her symbol. Ever since she passed away, my family has always associated ladybugs with her. Whenever ladybugs show up, it's her. It's her. I said I was gonna cry. Okay. But I gotta remember I'm not wearing waterproof mascara. But anyway, this is all of the excuses, all of the push that I need to let this channel go, to let, I'm gonna quote Star Wars, let the past die, except that it's not really going to die. I will leave my newbie tag video up because it really was perfect. It really was authentically me. All of the answers in there are absolutely accurate. You know, if I was to redo it for a new channel, I'd just be repeating the same thing. So I will leave the newbie tag video up on this channel. I'll leave the link to my new channel in the description below. I will leave the link to my new channel in the description for the newbie tag video. I'm going to private every other video that I've done this year. So these are the only 2 that will stay up on this channel. And I'm going to let the past die. Starting tomorrow, I am going to upload my first video onto my new channel, Fae Noir. It's going to be the newbie tag 2.0. It's so perfect because tomorrow is the 14th of May in Tolkien's The Hobbit, which you all know holds a very special place in my heart. 14 was a lucky number. The 2.0 tag is absolutely perfect because not only can I get more in-depth talking about books in a way that I didn't get to talk about in my newbie tag video 1.0, but Fae Noir is my 2.0 Booktube channel, so starting with the 2.0 Booktube newbie tag is absolutely perfect. All of this serendipity, which is one of my favorite words, and if you don't know what serendipity means, it's a chance happening that has a very, very positive meaning or outcome. I think that's really it. If you have stuck around this long, thank you. I guess I really needed to just purge all these feelings and just put a final punctuation mark on this channel. Once again, if you guys have stuck around for this whole long-winded thing, thank you so much. If you subscribe to this channel, thank you so much. I hope that you will follow me to Fae Noir. I wish you all very happy reading, very happy life. Again, happy Mother's Day. As I think I would like to end all of my videos from now on, I'm just going to say, I'm going on an adventure. See you later.